Okay, so I wanted to record a little video and kind of answer the question why I don't play more or perform more on the channel. This is a question that I get a lot, and sometimes it's from people that are very critical of what I teach. Basically, I have a perspective that you don't play enough on the channel or you don't have enough performances, therefore you don't play very well. And I wanted to just answer this question because I'm sure there's some of you that might wonder, yeah, why don't you play more? There's a couple reasons why, actually. First of all, one of the reasons is that when I post performances, which I have done over the years, they don't get a lot of views. And so it kind of feels like a waste of time sometimes. And I realize that's not really true because there's some of you that will go through and watch every video I've ever posted, which is like over 250 at this point, so it's a lot. But a lot of times, yeah, they just don't get very many views. I posted some videos, just little sections from some Prokofiev and some Moskovsky that I've been practicing, and they really haven't gotten a lot of views. And I've still gotten comments since then, people saying, where can we watch you play piano? So that's one of the reasons. Another reason is that I don't have a ton of time to practice, and so it's hard for me to prepare an entire sonata to perform for the channel. I did perform a concert last spring and I learned a lot of music, and I should have recorded the concert actually, and I should have recorded some of my performances, but that gets into the other, one of the other reasons is that I have a hard time recording myself playing, and the reason for that is that I play a wrong note and I get in my head and I just start thinking, people are going to be too critical, it needs to be perfect. And I realize that's also not a good thing. And so that's why I've been trying to just post more of myself playing, because I realize it's an important aspect of, I need to exemplify these things. I can't say, oh, do this and you'll have perfect technique or whatever if I don't really play. And my students would tell you that I play all the time in lessons, and I actually show them what I've been practicing a lot. I'll be like, hey, why don't you just sit down and listen to me for a couple minutes and let me play a little bit. And they really enjoy that. And I want to do that more on the channel. So I'm going to try to start doing that more. But another reason why I often don't post my playing that much is that I don't have a lot of time to practice. Between teaching, family responsibilities, and everything else, sometimes there's days where it's like I just didn't get much practice, and etc. And then on top of all of that, the reason that I wanted to kind of mention is that, I could post lots of performances of me playing brilliantly or whatever, but ultimately it's not really going to be that helpful to people, and they're not really going to get a lot of views because I'm competing against people that undoubtedly play the music better or have better recording equipment or whatever, and the videos are better, whatever. And so, I'm not looking to show off and sort of like, look how great I am. Am I the greatest pianist in the world? No. Am I the greatest pianist on YouTube? Or there are other YouTube teacher, people that undoubtedly can play better than me. But I'm not striving to be the greatest pianist who ever lived. I'm striving to be the best teacher who ever lived. And I want to, basically demonstrate that I do all the things that I teach. But I don't want to just sort of show off and, I just feel like at a certain point, it's more valuable to have the teaching. But I also realize that it's valuable for you guys to see that, especially if you're new to some of these ideas, you're like, yeah, but does it really work? Like, can you play something? And so I'm trying to do more of that. It's been a little bit easier lately to just have time to practice and everything. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to do that more. I've been posting a few clips of me playing, like at the beginning of this one or whatever. So hopefully you guys appreciate that and see that. And I want to I want to be transparent. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm trying to hide anything, like I can't really play that well or whatever. So I want you guys to see exactly, I want you to kind of see into my studio, see into my practicing, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that that answers your question if you've been wondering this question. And also look out for more clips from pieces I'm practicing, practice clips, and some full performances coming soon, but not super soon, because I have to actually have them fully prepared. So with that being said, I'm going to play a little bit as the video ends here.